those tacks. We're not doing that again. Yeah, I am going to spank you, but wait for later because right now I'm doing a live with some crazy hair.
Are you going to spank Barton too?
Oh, I'm going to give him a little spank because you guys need to know not to do that. That's not okay. That is dangerous. And we don't play dangerous, do we?
Oh, this making me change.
Just kidding. Hi. Okay, I'm going to do a live, so go ahead and skedaddle. Another orange?
I like the oranges.
Grab one.
I love them more than ever. Me too. Every time I go in the kitchen, I'm going to love oranges.
Okay, guys. We're back. To change your DNA, change your life. Remember those 10 trillion cells? Well, we're going to continue forward in learning how to influence said cells into healing, into acknowledging, into life. Because so many of us are living a very constricted life with our diets, with our balance of what we are, of our acknowledgement of who we are. Anyways, so we are on, remember we were looking at the cell here and all those 23 chromosomes inside of that little tiny cell that is 10 trillion of them in our bodies. So I'm going to continue reading. And here it goes. The DNA code is interpreted or read in a specific direction. The information in one chain is read in the opposite direction from the other chain. Sequence patterns in the DNA chain. Hey guys, I'm trying to read here, so go. And remember, baby, it's not a competition. I could see it in your eyeballs. Huh? I hope everybody's doing really well. It's a good day. I feel really good. I've been very lined up since I have honored myself. Okay, love you. Thank you. If you want, you can put on some cartoons. Oh, good idea. Okay. The DNA code is interpreted or read in a specific direction. The information in one chain is read in the opposite direction from the other chain. Hi, guys. Sequence patterns. Poor Baron. My dog just hit his head on the chair. I love you guys. I hope you guys are all doing so very well. Sequence patterns in the DNA chains determine which parts of the DNA should be selectively read and in which direction. We are so amazingly powerful, you guys. Who doesn't want to change their life? Let me tell you, if somebody would tell you, hey, you can talk to yourself and you can change the outcome of said existence, wouldn't you want to take it? Don't you want to be in control of who you are and what you want to be? The universe says yes. Life is happening. Are you enjoying it, Arlen? Are you enjoying it? That's the key. We are talking about change your DNA, change your life. Really, Bold and Brashman? You don't want to? You just want to float around? I just want to be. That's it. Just be. I am the Christ consciousness that lives inside of me that controls all aspects of my reality except for the things that I have to learn. Said whatever God you believe in. I'm a healer. I'm a transmuter of energy. And I'm here to assist whoever wants to be assisted. You should party and have fun. Partying is fun, dude. I was a partier. I'm freaking a partier now. But I don't really drink anymore because me. That's what makes me happy. Me. My ability to navigate through these ups and downs of this crazy world that we live in. To be able to see you and know that you too are God, as I am. Yes, one with all. Yes. I freaking agree with that. Thank you. I feel beautiful. Yes. Hi, Prince Henderson. I had to make some pretty drastic changes in the last 2 weeks, and I'm not gonna lie, it was wickedly annoying. But I'm here now. Omnist, Bolden Brashman, Omnist. I believe that there are pieces to the biggest puzzle in the universe, everywhere, within you, within us. Oh, yes, I let myself down, but the key is on the uprising. It is 12 o'clock. Hi, Ikram. Oh, that is sweet. I like that. You're very poetic, Arlen. And you can do these things. Okay. Yesterday I meant to read and I didn't. I squirreled big time. I can agree with that too, Bolden Brashman. This side of the veil, the 3D world, it is very... Yes, Gopi, do it. It's very interesting, and I'm doing very well, Ikram. I hope you are as well. But you can pierce the veil. Aw, thanks, Arlen. I appreciate you. Yes, one with all. Astral projection is a thing. I'm telling you, read that book that I'm reading, Midnight Bargain. Epic. Thanks. I like my necklace too. My daughter made me this one. Isn't that cute? It's orange Kenyonite with a fire opal. She made it with her own little hands. It has so much energy because so much love was put into it. And then this is a Shanghai. I'm married. Shanghai protects me like crazy. It's my... I heard about Crime and Punishment, actually. Oh, breaking through the veil into the astral plane is intense. For some reason, my 3D body gets very nauseous, and sometimes I just have to tap out because it is too much. And while you just said that, my entire reality just went boom, boom, like that. I know there's people on the other side of the veil that they're ready. Why, thank you, Andy B. That's kind of crazy. Really, Arlen? Well, Ikram, you are welcome here. You are welcome here. We are amazing, and I maybe could read Fight Club. I didn't like the movie. Yes, it is terrifying because it's something that we never have, well, I don't want to say never, but we have rarely touched. Oh, Arlen, energy. That's it. If you could get the bestest microscope ever, and yeah, I have weird things like that. I thought my feet were going to fall off of me. That's how gross they felt. Like, it was nasty. If you could take the bestest microscope and look all the way down into anything, not just our bodies, anything. All it is vibration. No, I don't like Fight Club. I haven't watched it, though, for a long time, so maybe. Okay, I should read again. Stop it, you guys. I like to engage with people who... Stop it, Gopi. I didn't say I didn't like you. I didn't say I didn't like Fight Club like that. It's just not for me. It's okay. You're important. I'm important. We're all important. I support you. I love Alan Watts. I love Alan Watts. If I'm going to listen to people speak just randomly in my background noise, it's Alan Watts, Eckhart Tolle, Ram Dass, or... I kind of like Terrence McKenna, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes his voice, let's just be honest, kind of annoys me. It doesn't mean I don't like his content. Who is the other one I like to listen? Oh, Muji Baba. Yes, solid matter is more of an illusion. Isn't that interesting? Solid matter, what we think is legit. Right? Like solid. It's there. It's actually really not. Yes. Okay, bye, Arlen. Take care of yourself. Mwah, much love. Okay, I'm absolutely going to read. Okay, guys, maybe I should turn off the comments. How can I do that? I love you too, Prince Henderson. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the chat. I apologize, and I love you very much. But I want to read. Oh, okay. Sequence patterns in the DNA chain determine which part of the DNA should be selectively read and in which direction. It's freaking interesting. Each series of 3 consecutive nucleotide bases, known as the codon, delivers a specific discrete biochemical instruction to the cell. Since there are 4 different bases, remember we talked about the bases back here, adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. And believe me, I am butchering those names and I apologize. The number of combinations of the 3 bases in sequence is 4 times 4 times 4, or 64. Thus, 64 different codons regulate cell chemistry and function. The gene is the entire DNA codon sequence that encodes for a single functional protein. A protein is a complex molecule made up of a string of simpler building blocks called amino acids. The construction of a specific protein is primarily determined by the unique sequential order of the DNA codons, base triplets. Presented in a particular gene. Each individual DNA codon, base triplet, I'm going to go like that for quotations, okay? Base triplet contributes a single instructions toward the synthesis of a given protein molecule. Each codon command may be any one of the following instructions: start a new protein chain, add a specific amino acid to the chain, and end the protein chain at the exact position. Through this process, the genetic material of the cell's nucleus, DNA genes, determines the activity, structure, and behavior of both individual cells and the functional group cells or organs. The diagram Molecular Genetics graphically details how DNA instructions are formulated and generate instructions for cellular activity. One of these days I'll get better at making videos and you'll be able to see this good stuff without, you know what I mean? Like I could put it up on the screen. But for now, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to leave this up for just a minute. So pause if you want to see that part. It's interesting. It says A influences hereditary, civilization, environment, medical science, miracle, spirit, pure conscious, and intent. Think about all those things inside of our DNA. And then we got the DNA double helix, and then the 4 bases, and then the base pairs. Remember, it's always the opposite. And these are called, I forgot, rungs. The stairways are called the rungs. And there's 2 in each one, right? Oh, it's raining. Okay. DNA replication. The DNA molecule replicates itself by making an exact copy of its 2 chains. To start the process, the 2 chains split apart in the middle like opening up a zipper. Okay. I dig that. The pattern of each half of the unzipped double helix attracts a complementary set of nucleotide bases in order to form 2 new complete ladders. Now remember, a lot of this stuff just sounds like mumbo jumbo that I don't really understand it either, but soon we're going to get into the activation and we're going to activate the DNA. Okay, so this is just like a, an amp up or whatever. The pattern of each half of the unzipped double helix attracts a complementary set of nucleotide bases in order to form two new complete ladders. So chain 1 separates from chain 2. Okay, think about that. Envision that. Chain 1 builds onto itself a new copy of chain 2, and chain 2 constructs itself into a new copy of chain 1. Just replication over and over again. With this mechanism, the end result is two identical double helixes where the original was just one. It should be noted that many... Oh, look at, they have visual of that. So first they were together, but then they split, right? And then they, how is our body even able to do this kind of stuff? I don't even know. DNA sequence patterns have remained consistent since life began on this planet. So you can't mess with that. No, that's the God code, baby. In order for a gene to go through the process of manufacturing a specific protein, it must undergo a sequence of events known as transcription. First, the part of the DNA that makes up the particular gene unfolds, then unzips itself, splits apart. The open, unzipped DNA molecule attracts a number of nucleotide bases. This forms a new complementary single chain, which then breaks off from the parent DNA gene. This new single unpaired chain is called messenger RNA. mRNA. That's interesting with the stuff that we just recently went through. Okay. Once this process is completed, the original DNA then rezips, recoils, and awaits another call to action. So where does that action, the call from action, come from? Meanwhile, the unique and separated mRNA often travels to a different location within the same cell or outside of the cell to finish the work of protein manufacturing. When the environment is biochemically correct, the unpaired nucleotide bases... Okay, I have to stop for just a second. Okay. Oh, I just got a text and I totally lost my train of thought. Hey guys, can you guys get out of the kitchen so I can be focused on this? Darn it, I don't remember now. Oh well, wasn't important. When the environment is biochemically correct, the unpaired nucleotide bases of this unique Oh, I remember now. The other day, I read an article that said like, okay, so say you're thirsty, okay? And so your body, like your tongue is dry, right? And then you think in your head, I should drink some water. So your body and all of the organs inside of it prepares itself to intake this water that you have just told your brain, oh, I think I'm thirsty. And so it like opens up its little, like its barnacle tongues to get the water and the nutrients that it needs from this water that's going to come into your body ahead of time, merely by thinking about it. So if we could think about creating healthy DNA, would our body listen? If it's scientifically proven about the water, why wouldn't it be scientifically proven about the DNA? Things that make you go, when the environment, sorry about the repeat. When the environment is biochemically correct, the unpaired nucleotide bases of this unique mRNA begin attracting specific amino acids in order to build the new protein, amino acid chain. One specific amino acid is added to the new chain for every 3 unpaired nucleotide bases, the codon, on the mRNA molecule. I don't really get that. After all the amino acids are in place and in the correct order, the new protein chain splits off from the mRNA. This unique protein now begins to function in the capacity for which it was designed. This process is extremely fast, precise, and accurate. happening countless millions of times per second throughout your body. What? The Human Genome Organization is attempted to decode the base sequencing of all human DNA. This massive analytical and data gathering task has been taken on by a multidimensional team of scientists, each with their assigned piece of DNA to sequence. It is estimated that in as little as 3 years, the entire human genome will be completely mapped. Now remember, this was 1997, okay, guys? The full complement of human DNA is a huge database of approximately 3 billion base pairs. Many genes have been mapped into specific chromosomes on which they reside. By their products, other genes have been identified, but their exact chromosomal address has not yet been determined. Okay, now we're going to move on. Let's see. Sorry, Jeffrey, I kind of bite. I'm trying, though. I don't know what muffed means, though. I love music, so I couldn't really tell you who's my favorite. Okay, now we're going on to telomerase and telomers. Telomerase is a recently discovered enzyme that has unique anti-aging properties. Boys, living room, they're having fun. Telomerase is a recently discovered enzyme. Okay, hold on. Okay, go play in the room. Because I've asked you guys to stop running through here and screaming and you're not listening.
You want to play Lego?
Well, then play in the living room and chill out. Okay. Don't you love children? So, telomerase is a recently discovered enzyme that has unique anti-aging properties. Telomerase is manufactured in the cell and is directly responsible for the stability and strength of telomere, a structural protein that is found at the end of DNA strands. Oh, it's... Oh. Well, thank you, Simon. Okay, so the telomerase is an enzyme that has anti-aging properties. So to keep the cells young, and to keep the telomere, the structural protein that's found at the ends of DNA strands, the caps of the chromosomes. Oh, that's interesting, right? Because the DNA is inside of the chromosomes, but the chromosomes obviously are end somewhere. So okay, that's the end. No more chances. Go to the room and play. Goodbye. Sorry. You too. Kick rocks, Bretta. Set those boundaries and stick to them. You hear him now? That was an extremely sour grape. Okay, my mouth is sour. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, I like it. As cells divide, telomeres may be lost or damaged. Well, that makes sense because remember back here it says that they how fast. I don't remember where it said it now, but it's extremely fast, millions of times. So our DNA splits and replicates countless millions of times per second. So through all of that, then the telomeres, which are the caps at the end of the chromosomes, can get damaged. Okay. As cells divide, telomeres may be lost or damaged, which inhibits cell division and allows abnormal cell replication or stops division completely. Death. Wow. Within the chromosome, the DNA is supercoiled. Okay, we know that because it's huge, right? Inside of that little guy. During cell division, the ends of DNA can tangle when all the chromosomes are dividing. The ends of chromosomes have particular sequences that repeat many times to maintain chromosome integrity during division. Telomerase restores the strength of the telomere and increase the probability of accurate cell division. So we need to keep those telomeres, or the telomere, yes, the telomeres, the caps, healthy. And the way we do that is with the telomerase. So what I want to know is, what can we do to keep the telomerase healthy? Because that's where disease comes from. It's from our DNA replicating, and then we have effed up telomere caps on the ends of our DNA, and then they commingle and they get all glitched out. Oh, listen to this. Unfortunately, cancer cells also produce their own telomerase. Cancer cells. Do you hear this? Cancer cells also produce their own telomerase, and that is the protein that keeps the telomeres healthy. Anti-aging, keeps them healthy and young. It's a structural protein. Okay, telomerase, structural protein that keeps the caps young. I'm learning a lot. Thank you for joining me. Okay. So unfortunately, cancer cells also produce their own telomerase, which can promote excessive or endless cell division. By comparison, normal cells usually stop replicating after a certain number of divisions. In a way, cancer cells are immortal. That is, until they destroy the very organism that nourishes them. It's kind of like the movie The War of Worlds, right? The aliens, they messed up. They didn't realize that. So cancer is kind of like the aliens, and the cancer is micro to macro. Okay. Research continues to investigate ways to inactivate telomerase in cancer cells, which would signal them to stop dividing. Okay, we need that. Research also wants to find out how to turn on telomerase in normal cells. My question, thank you. Ask and you shall receive. When this is discovered, we could retard or reverse the aging of healthy cells. Restoring telomeres to their full length would reset the biological clock, and this could result in the extension of human life. There's a quote here. It says, "Man does not weave the web of life. He is but a strand in it. Whatever he does to the web, he does to himself." Signed, Chief Seattle. Okay, here's a few DNA facts to think about. Okay, and then there's a prayer, and then that is really funny what this prayer. I'll wait. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? That's interesting though. A few DNA facts to think about. The exploration of the cosmos is equally matched by the study of DNA and consciousness. Here are a few proven facts surrounding DNA. The diameter of the DNA double helix is about 10 atoms wide, or say 2 nanometers. A nanometer is 1/1000th of a meter. Hi, Soldier Boy. Every time I'm going to have to do Crank It, Soldier Boy. It's my generation. We're reading our book. Okay. The distance between nucleotides is about 0.35 nanometers. And remember, a nanometer is 1/1000th of a meter. I already read that one. The length of one complete genome is about 6 feet. If you have 75 trillion cells in your body and decide to stretch all your DNA out in one single line, it would circle the earth Just guess. How many times, if you were to take out all of your DNA in your 10 trillion cells, how many times would that DNA go around the earth? Let's do a little questionnaire here. A little questionnaire. How many times do you think? How many times would it go around the earth? Don't be shy. Hello, kitty kitty. Look, did you come to see Soldier Boy? Hello, Soldier Boy. Oh, no, Misa, you're not going up there. There you go. Oh, Lord. 25. Are we ready for it? 5 million times our DNA spread out one end to the other would go around the earth 5 million times. And that is inside of each of us. That's mind-blowing. That makes my eyes water. That's so mind-blowing. If your DNA had a width of 2 inches, your body would be the size of Earth. It makes me think about that yo mama joke. Yo mama's so fat she uses the equator for a belt. Again, my generation. DNA is a source of photon light emission. There is a possible link between DNA photon emission and consciousness. Right. Here she comes too. Do 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 do. The information content of human DNA's double helix is so enormous that approximately 100,000 genes reside within it. Any of you guys having a problem in your ear? Because I feel something. Uh-oh, here comes Jackie's very upset. Within the nucleus of a cell, expanse of DNA folds into a space of a few thousandths of a millimeter. That's intense. No, don't climb up on my plant there, cat. Go the other way. Scientists estimate that approximately 1 million red blood cells disappear and are replaced by new ones each second. Every one of these cells is built under a negative or positive thought pattern. The body is constantly being rebuilt. That's why it's said to keep your brain coats pure and happy and joyful and loving and understanding and kind. Officials said the one of the officials. Do you need something? Do you need love? Come here. Okay.
No.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to talk to me or do you want to talk to the screen?
You.
Okay, turn then.
Yeah.
Turn this way. Hi. What happened?
Well, when Blyden was when Blyden was playing with his legs on my ladder, he made it fall down and it hit my head.
Oh, what
When
hit
I
your
was
head
playing.
though? What?
My ladder.
Oh, your ladder hit your head?
Because of Blyden.
That's heavy. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Do you want to heal it up? We heal it up. We heal it up. Heal it up. There you go. Good job. Do you feel better now?
I want
you wanna
to play
do
with
some-
the kitty.
You want to take the kitty with you? Go for it. Do you feel like you need to reset or are you
No,
okay?
not yet.
You're okay now? Okay.
See, now I'll get some grapes that come up.
Yeah, you can eat the rest of my grapes if you want.
Oh, how much grapes left?
I know. Do you want some of mine? You can bring the bag. Bring the bag for yourself. I say it a million times. Conscious parenting is a lot heavier than 3D lost in the world. Bye, Simon. So much love to you. Share your amazingness with somebody, okay? We rise together. Okay, let's see. Officials said the one sorry, start over. Officials said that of the 1 billion base pairs sequenced so far, 46 million are in final verified form. An additional 665 million are in a working draft that will be verified by computer. Both forms as useful to scientists, officials say. Most of the 1 billion base pairs have been sequenced in the last 7 months. Mumbo jumbo. A cell is an element in which carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, and mostly nitrogen is capable of regenerating itself. We are constantly renewing our bodies. Every 6 weeks, we regenerate our liver, taste buds, and even the DNA. We renew ourselves in less than 2.5 years. Think about that. That is interesting. So it literally is legit that you just need to learn to be here now. Okay, so here is a prayer. Now I want to show you what's interesting to this, if I can find the page. I have journals around my whole life everywhere. I like to read them once in a while to you guys too, because I just want to show that it doesn't matter. We're just trying. We're all just trying. We're all just trying to figure this cripes out. And let's be honest, sometimes it's hard. It's hard navigating this existence. Do you want to read one? Shall we read a journal entry? But I want to find this first. It was about my past lives. Pickles. Come on, where is it? La da da, la 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 da da, la da da, la da 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 da. Darn it! I will find it. It's not on this one, is it? No, it's not on that one. Hi, baby. Thank you. I love kisses. Sorry. Oh, here it is. Okay. Past lives.
Thank you for buying those cans of oranges.
You're welcome.
I love them.
So, look at the Lakota tribe. I was a part of the Lakota tribe once upon a time. In one of my lifetimes, okay? Look at this. Lakota. I did not know about this book when I wrote that. That was kind of in the beginning of my journey. But how interesting is that? If you pay attention, the universe will show you the universal breadcrumb trail. You just pick it up and you're like, oh, synchronicities. Next one. Oh, confirmation. Next one. Oh my God, everything is just working out for me. Okay, let's read this prayer by Chief Yellow Lark, Lakota. O great spirit, whose voice I hear in the winds, and whose breath gives life to all the world, hear me. I am small and weak. I need your strength and wisdom. Let me walk in beauty and make my eyes ever hold the red and purple sunset. Make my hands respect the things that you have made. My ears sharp to hear your voice. Make me wise so that I may understand the things that you teach me. Let me learn the lessons you have hidden in every leaf and rock. I seek strength, not to be greater than my brother, but to fight my greatest enemy, myself. Make me always ready to come to you with clear hands and straight eyes. So when life fades as the fading sunset, my spirit may come to you without shame. I like reading things like this because at one time, Chief Yellowlark was alive and well. Perhaps they are still alive and well, but you know what I mean? Like, it's legit. It's interesting. Okay, so we are going to cut it short now. And tomorrow, whenever I decide, part 2, it says overview of the DNA activation and healing techniques. It's almost time. So you got to get that little, background before you can move on to what we're going to be doing. And I'm excited. Here's the author. I'm super excited about it, okay? Because I feel like things are better when we do them together. And I feel like we can add each other's energies to what we're doing when we gather. Kind of like what it says in the Bible, when 2 or more gather, right? Okay, this is a journal entry from February 6th, 2024, okay? Now, this is complete authenticity. Remember, I'm just being who and what I have been God appointed wise. And I share these things because I want you to also feel that you're okay. It's safe right now. It's safe right now. Okay? We can come out of hiding. We can be what God intended us to be. You're not going to be killed again. Not the crazy way that we've been killed in our past. I've had a lot of deaths. Crazy ones. Okay. Let's see what I said. All existence is empty. I feel no superficial attachment. Some view this in an asshole way, but I assure you it's pure love. The act of words are irrelevant in the space that I am. Time is a fire that consumes us all. There is nothing to be in this moment except what I always am, and that's pure high frequency vibration. There is nothing else but just that energy, frequency, and vibration. There is nothing more. Sure, we are here experiencing this life. Therefore, the wheel of this life rolls up and down constantly. The key is our response. When the response is muted, then the match of vibration changes. The ups and downs are welcomed in my existence, for it is the play of life. I engage with flowering, with the river of this experience through love. Okay. Dang, you poetic thing, you. I thought it was going to be something horrible, like I can't do this, I need to leave, get the fuck away from me, I can't stand it. I feel kind of let down, to be honest. I wanted it to be. Okay, let's go a little farther back. September 7th, 2022. Oh, not going to cry, okay? Yesterday was my grandma's birthday. It was an odd thing to think of one's birthday when they are dead. I wasn't sad. I love her so much. I feel disconnected today, perhaps stuck in my mind a bit, and it's a sexual, intimate frustration. I have talked with Mike, but no change. That's my husband. Hopefully it doesn't go in too much detail. I don't understand why I feel the need to talk to him about the same stuff. Why can't he understand? I wish it wasn't like this because it's a mind F struggle for sure. Perhaps that is the point. Going through this encourages growth. Perhaps what I need to do is find out where the link to the need of attention cause can't I grow without it. The need of love, but why is love an outward action? The love I need is inside myself. I know this. How do I keep that connection when I'm feeling this way? I am not a victim. I know who I am. I can feel these emotions, but they are not me at all. You are the peace in my heart. You are the peace in our hearts. I bow to you. Where would the spiral of emotions that spiral into a complete funk come from? And then I list some reasons of why I feel Insecure, maybe. I don't think I'll do the list. I have an issue with seeking attention when I don't get it from my partner. Why do I need this? Oh, why do I need this need to be seeked or lusted or even needed? Do I not love myself completely? I am going to do the transmuting exercise. Okay. That sounds good. And that was from 2022. All right. I love you guys. We're amazing. Enjoy the DNA stuff. And we'll come back for more DNA learning. And I just received the message to not do the journals with the DNA book. Duly noted, Spirit. Duly noted. Okay. I love you guys. Bye.